Episode 4, The Call of Ukuta. The air heavy with an unnatural stillness. In the distance, Lake Ukuta shimmers faintly under a somber sky, its once vibrant magic now dulled. The team, weary from their journey, pauses at the edge of the tree line. A quick flash of concerned glances passes between them. "We're here," Nola whispers, her voice barely audible. It isn't relief that trembles in her tone, it's dread. In a desperate bid to save the dying magic of Lake Ukuta, Nola faces a formidable sorcerer, Oba, and contemplates merging with the Nyoka Spirit, risking her humanity to harness ancient power in a climactic showdown. Revealing the lake's shores littered with withered plants and fragmented stones glowing faintly with residual magic. Once a hub of mystical energy, the lake's decay feels like a foreboding omen. The team cautiously approaches, fanning out to investigate. Cairo kneels beside a drained spring, running his hand over the dried earth. This place, it feels wrong. The magic, it's been ripped away. Then, a pulse, faint but chilling, reverberates through the air. A shift in the mist reveals a figure in the distance. It's Oba. The sorcerer chants in an arcane dialect, his staff glowing as energy courses into an intricate magical circle surrounding him. "Nola," Sori hisses, pulling her cloak tighter. "That's him. He's the one." The group watches from the shadows as Oba intensifies his ritual, fragments of magic from the lake swirling into his spell. A crimson vortex begins forming above him, ominous and ever-expanding. In a desperate bid to save the dying magic of Lake Ukuta, Nola faces a formidable sorcerer, Oba, and contemplates merging with the Nyoka Spirit, risking her humanity to harness ancient power in a climactic showdown. "He's summoning something," murmurs Ilam. "If we don't stop him, whatever's coming through that portal will destroy everything." Nola's eyes lock on Oba, her fist tightening. In this moment, the true weight of her destiny comes crashing down. The group retreats to the edge of the shore, out of Oba's sight. Emotions run high as they hastily debate their next move. "We can't just storm in. That magic he's wielding, it's ancient, dangerous." Sori snaps, her voice trembling. In a desperate bid to save the dying magic of Lake Ukuta, Nola faces a formidable sorcerer, Oba, and contemplates merging with the Nyoka Spirit, risking her humanity to harness ancient power in a climactic showdown. Nola faces a formidable sorcerer, Oba, and contemplates merging with the Nyoka Spirit, risking her humanity to harness ancient power in a climactic showdown. "I'll do it," Nola says suddenly, cutting through the heated voices. The team turns to her, startled. "What?" Cairo asks. "I'll merge with the Nyoka Spirit," Nola repeats firmly. "It's the only way to match Oba's power and stop him." The air grows heavy. The camera closes in on each team member's face, their dread palpable. "You can't be serious," Ilam protests. "Do you even know what that would do to you?" "I know the risks," Nola says, her voice steady but laced with vulnerability. "But if we don't stop him now, there won't be a tomorrow to worry about." A flashback overlays her statement, a fleeting memory of her people suffering as magic fades away. This is a burden to bear. Sori steps forward, voice quivering. "The Nyoka Spirit. It may give you untold power, but merging with it means sacrificing a part of yourself. Your humanity will start to fade, Nola. You may lose who you are." She takes a deep breath, solidifying her resolve. "If that's what it takes to protect these lands, I'll do it," she replies. Her words silence the group, and one by one, they give reluctant nods. Cairo places a hand on her shoulder. "We'll be here for you, no matter what." Night falls, blanketing the forest in oppressive darkness. The scene transitions to the group setting up a makeshift circle for the Nyoka Spirit's merging ritual. Flickering torchlight illuminates their faces, etched with tension and grief. Nola steps into the circle, the camera lingering on her trembling hands. She kneels, focusing on the totem of Nyoka Spirit before her, a coiled serpent carved from obsidian, its eyes glowing faintly. "Guide me," she whispers, her voice barely audible. The totem begins to pulse with energy, sending a ripple through the air. The ground beneath her shifts, and the scene transforms into a surreal plain, an ethereal landscape filled with serpentine shapes and glowing symbols. Time seems to suspend as Nola confronts the Nyoka Spirit itself, a massive spectral serpent with eyes that burn like stars. "You seek my strength," the spirit hisses, its voice reverberating like thunder. "But strength comes at a cost. Are you willing to pay it?" In a desperate bid to save the dying magic of Lake Ukuta, Nola faces a formidable sorcerer, Oba, and contemplates merging with the Nyoka Spirit, risking her humanity to harness ancient power in a climactic showdown. "I am," Nola answers, unwavering. The serpent lunges, engulfing her in an explosion of light. Back in the mortal realm, her body convulses as the spirit's energy fuses with her own. The team watches helplessly, fear etched on their faces. A faint glow emanates from her, growing brighter as her form shifts slightly, betraying hints of inhuman features. Serpentine scales glint momentarily beneath her armor. Finally, the light fades. Nola opens her eyes, now glowing faintly with Nyoka's magic. A new power exudes from her, but her expression is shadowed by inner turmoil. Cairo steps forward cautiously. "Nola, are you still you?" She nods, but the hesitation in her eyes is undeniable. With the merging complete, the team moves quickly toward Oba's position, their determination solidified. But the closer they get, the more fierce the terrain becomes. The very air brims with Oba's corrupted magic, pressing against them like a physical force. Oba turns as they approach, his confidence unshaken. "You're too late," he sneers. The demon stares. "None of you can stop it now." The battle erupts with Oba unleashing waves of dark magic. The team fights valiantly, but his power is overwhelming. When it seems they are about to be defeated, Nola steps forward. Her presence shifts the tide instantly. The two lock eyes, the sorcerer's smug expression replaced by a flicker of doubt. "You've changed," he mutters, almost nervously. The fight between Nola and Oba takes center stage, their powers clashing violently. Visual elements intensify, Oba's fiery magic against Nola's spirit-infused energy. The lake trembles, caught between two explosive forces. As the camera focuses on Nola, her doubts resurface. A momentary lapse allows Oba to strike her down. "See what your spirit has done to you," he taunts. "You're powerful, yes, but you've already started to lose what made you human. Is this what you wanted?" Nola struggles back to her feet, glancing at her reflection in the water. For a second, she isn't sure who or what is looking back. But then, her teammates' voices break through the chaos. "You're still Nola," Cairo yells. "You're still here with us." His words reignite her resolve. Nola channels the full extent of her power, pushing past her doubts. She lunges at Oba with a ferocious burst of energy, breaking his concentration and shattering the circle powering the demonic summoning. The crimson vortex collapses in on itself, and Oba lets out a scream as his magic implodes. The lake trembles one last time before falling still. Exhausted, the team gathers at the lake's edge, watching as its vibrant magic slowly begins to return. The scene transitions to the dawn breaking, casting a warm, hopeful light over the recovering landscape. In a desperate bid to save the dying magic of Lake Ukuta, Nola faces a formidable sorcerer, Oba, and contemplates merging with the Nyoka Spirit, risking her humanity to harness ancient power in a climactic showdown. You did it, Suri says softly, placing a hand on Nola's shoulder. No, Nola replies, her voice heavy. We did it. Her faintly glowing eyes and the scales on her forearm hinting at the transformation's lingering effect. As the team prepares to leave, a faint rumble echoes from deep within the forest. The camera pans over the lake, now calm but marked with cracks in its foundation, a sign of deeper chaos yet to come. Nola looks back one last time, her heart heavy with the price of her choices. This is only the beginning. I'll protect these lands, she whispers to herself. No matter what it takes. The screen fades to black as ominous whispers fill the air, hinting at the challenges ahead. In a world balancing on the edge of light and shadow, sacrifices must be made. But how much can one person give before they lose themselves entirely? In a desperate bid to save the dying magic of Lake Ukuta, Nola faces a formidable sorcerer, Oba, and contemplates merging with the Nyoka Spirit, risking her humanity to harness ancient power in a climactic showdown. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through the Chronicles of Nyoka. Your support means the world to us, and it's because of viewers like you that this story comes to life. If you've enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to join our growing community. Together, we'll uncover even more mysteries and face thrilling challenges alongside Nola and her companions. This may be the end of this episode, but the story is far from over. Stay tuned for the next chapter as the adventure continues. Until then, keep exploring, keep dreaming.